I got a Tux t-shirt, I'm tucking it in. I got a Tux t-shirt from the dollar bin. I got a Tux t-shirt, it's ugly as sin. I got a Tux t-shirt, it's helping me win. Tux t-shirt. Tux t-shirt. My Tux t-shirt goes with anything. I wear it to the club under my bling. I wear it in my house, I wear it in my car. I smoke my Tux t-shirt like a fine cigar. Tux t-shirt. Tux t-shirt. You can give it to me once, you can give it to me twice. Put on a wet Tux t-shirt and make it feel nice. Once you can give it to me twice. Put on a wet Tux t-shirt and make it feel nice. Now I'm not worried about conspiracies. Don't care if Big Brother is watching me. I'm gonna knock him on the head with reality. I got a tough Tux t-shirt, it's keeping me free. Good morning, Vietnam. How's it going, everybody? I'm Ron, broadcasting from Ho Chi Minh City, and this is Indie Live, the beginning of the weekend live stream show, music and talk, here on the Homegrown Indie Live channel. Glad to see you here. I realize we're up against some tough competition on the show today. Before I start saying hello to everybody, I mean Labor Day in the States. I don't know how many countries around the world celebrate that right now, but even Vietnam does. There's a Labor Day right now, and then the States is doing Labor Day, so people are away for the weekend. That's the big one. Second biggest one, oh yes, old Metalhead Hippie is over there with Gary Hubbs. And you should, if you haven't seen that, they might still be going on. Pop over and check those guys out. I did. It's great. Jeff at Metalhead Hippie is speaking with Gary Hubbs about his new album. So that's another thing. But those are all good things, right? I mean, people getting out of the house, getting away from the computer or the phone for a while. That's cool. I support that, just so you come back next week, man. It's good. And let's see. I did not make a master list for this show because the insanity muse struck my house yesterday. It's just so many kind of crazy little things going on yesterday that I was lucky to be able to get the show advertised yesterday. Now, today, everything's just like it's over. Everything's cool. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play your songs from my emails right there, homegrownindielive@gmail.com, just because I don't have the master list. Master list. Ooh. Does not mean that we're not going to have a show. And, I don't want to call it a free-for-all, send in your tracks, but you might want to. You can if you want to. So, let's say hello, hello, hello. I'm going to go from the newest to the oldest here for a while. There's Jude Capana of Maze End Music, one of my great mods on the channel. Russ8889, a great guy, and a member of the Triumvirate of Mischief. Tom Caraher, also a member of the Mod Squad, right, here on the channel. Tremor Bear, Chris Durham. How's it going, Chris? Michael Thompson, great. We're having a great, usual suspects queue forming up here in the green room at Indie Live, and we'll get on with the music in just a second. You know, I have not done music for a couple days. I'm just waiting for one to be released. Otherwise, I've been working on the show, working on my Vietnamese TikTok channel over there, which we released a TikTok yesterday. We released two, and one of them just kind of died. The only reason I'm talking about this is because I'm waiting for people to kind of form up, all right? And plus, I want to show you this. It's kind of cool. So, let me see. I don't know if anyone does TikTok. I don't want to take too much time on this. But, browser. So there's my page, and the two we did yesterday are right there, and on upper left-hand corner. So one gets 31,000 views and one gets 1,800. I can't explain it, but
Em ơi,
they're crazy about this stuff.
Trước khi em yêu anh thì em đã biết được bao nhiêu người.
Huh?
Thôi đừng buồn, đừng có buồn như thế, anh chỉ hỏi dẫn thôi, thì anh không có ý gì đâu nha. Em đừng buồn. Đừng có buồn anh.
Em đâu có buồn gì đâu.
Ồ, em làm gì thế?
Em đang đếm.
Ôi trời ơi. Em ơi, anh hỏi em một câu nhá.
Okay, that's all
Khi
I'll
em yêu anh thì em đã
submit you to.
biết được bao nhiêu người.
Huh? I won't make you watch anymore, I promise. So, that happened yesterday, those two TikToks, but it wasn't the reason for my crazy day. That stuff happened in the afternoon. Those TikToks happened in the morning. So, anyhow, the master list will be back, I promise. And let's play a song. I'm going to play a song by Mike Thompson, who's here with us in the stream. And I think that this is probably about the level of party that we're going to have as far as viewers for now. Let's go ahead and rock it. I see Clint Kelleher has joined us. I'll get a track from him. So, Mike Thompson sends an original song. And today, since I didn't have a master list today, I said, just send me your favorite tracks of all time. So that's cool. I mean, that's a cool format. I dig it. So he said, this is one of my favorite songs from the Chasing Old Ghosts CD, a song titled Where I Belong. Here we go, Michael Thompson on Indie Live. Michael Thompson, Jesus Drives a Pickup Truck. Let me see here. Yeah, great song. And, it's just that kind of 70s rock feel. Yeah. Okay, excellent stuff to open up the show here. Glad to see you all here with me today. So let me see what we have in store next. So, going in the order in which I received them in my email, I'll depart from that process here. In a while, we'll start jumping around as people start sending me more stuff. And I do have some great tracks already. I've got some great tracks. But first, let's play this one by Russ 8889. And we're doing that. And check it out. I'm going to play some Russ right now. Where's he at? Okay. That's where it is. I had the wrong email. Right here. What he says is the start of the Delicate Giants. So that has to be a good thing. It's definitely a reason for being one of my favorites. So this is one of Russ's favorite tracks that he's made. A cover of Phil Collins's In the Air Tonight, but you almost won't recognize it until you do, because it's the Delicate Giants' own signature style here on this track, and I do remember it. I've played it. We're going to rock it again right here on the 2nd of September on Indie Live. think that must be the end with those low notes there. You know, how often on this show am I fooled by a false ending? Right? And knowing Russ, he likes to fool me. So anyway, he projected out the end of that song perfectly so I could switch scenes, be here with you to say, what a great track, Russ. Okay. Welcome to Wolfstone Studio right here. Ron and Jenny from over there. And thank you for donating to the channel sometimes. And by the way, if you'd like to, hit the PayPal button. And it's in the description. Right on. So, you know, I always feel so weird saying that stuff, but I got to say it a couple times a show. There you go, Ron's first awkward moment. There's Ron 8889. Ron 8889. I should make a parody YouTube channel called Ron 8889, just in response to the Sunday roast. No. I'll leave the that kind of humor to you and Jade because, hey, I just have to say to everybody that I am really looking forward to this new show that Jade and Russ have called the Sunday Roast. And if it's already happened like 2 weeks ago and I haven't seen the first one yet, that's normal for me. I live on a different time-space continuum over here in Vietnam. But I'm looking forward to that, man. It's going to be funny. So you guys check it out. I don't have a link to it right now. But where did I... Oh, well, there's a link to it on Jade Starr's How to App on iOS channel. And probably on Russ 8889 as well. So don't forget that. All right, so let me... Oh, yes, things are going swimmingly so far. Let's check this out. The next track. So, I mean, Chris Durham popped in early, and he sent in a track right in the perfect time window to get it played, which is like before the show. And... okay, so this is like a love song, and it was the first track that Chris did when he got his first digital multi-track. Or I don't know if it was his first track, but it was his first digital multi-track that he made. Okay, so yeah, let's go with it right now. What do we got here? What's it called? Somebody Loves You by Chris Durham. Let's go.
All the little children playing in the street now, thinking you're a funny man 'cause you can't even see. You can't see what's going on right in front of your face. There's something that is oh so sweet and there's no time to waste. Well, there's a girl, she wants to love you. What will it take to make you break the spell and discover her? Don't you know? Well, it's up to you now, so you better make your move. Make it right now. Somebody loves you, baby. Nothing is better than that now. Somebody loves you, baby. Nothing is better than that now. baby. Nothing is better than that now. Somebody loves you, baby. Nothing is better than that now. Somebody loves you, baby. Nothing is better than that now. Somebody loves you, baby. Nothing is better than that now.
Chris Durham with Somebody Loves You. Excellent stuff, and it looks like Chris has been in a lot of bands. Excellent, man. Glad to have musicians like you in the community and watching the show. I appreciate it. And hi to Les Nagy and Laurie's Mishmash and Dwight Bailey, who have popped in. Peace and love. Peace and love. Welcome. And let me see. I'm not doing things in the normal way here. I'm working from my email like I do on an all-live request show because yesterday was crazy. It was the day from heck. But what I am going to do right now is cheer myself up. I'm actually not in a bad mood. It was just a little, man, just kind of shit didn't stop yesterday until I laid down and went to sleep. And now today it's like a completely different day. It's weird how that happens. Okay. Right here, let me see. Clint Kelleher, Phantom Agents, with his track, which he says is one of his favorites, Carousel.
Find you're walking and you're going slow, and you feel that your head is hanging low. You're not seeing all the things that are ahead of you. It's not on your mind or what you care to do. It's all a blur as it goes past. You're thinking it's way too fast. Don't you know where you are? You're on the carousel. Don't you know where you are? You're on the carousel. Don't you know where you are? You're on the carousel.
Okay, this is weird. That was a weird video, Clint. You made me feel all creepy with all that weird carnival stuff. Man, the American carnival scene, or the carnival scene in like normal America when I was a kid, it was some creepy stuff, man. I mean, these people just moved around with this equipment, right? They had this like logistical thing, and they moved around in these trucks with all this, the freaking tilt-a-whirl and all that stuff, all those rides. And then, the people who sell cotton candy, and it's like, man, but it was really just kind of weird and creepy, some of the people that you'd see around there. I mean, I was there. So, I mean, there you go. Anyhow, I do remember that. I remember scenes from those carnivals very distinctly. And old Clint's video right there on that great track of his just sent me off, spinning into a meaningless story. There he is. Clint. And let's see what we have next after that. I don't know if I could possibly follow it up. It's going to be a hard song to follow because it was great. But let's see here. I think that this one is also great, and it's one of Tom Caraher's favorite songs. And in fact, this is his Songtember song from 1 year ago, right? Here we are into Songtember, Pete Johns' yearly songwriting challenge. Have you started your Songtember song yet? I know I haven't, but I will. I'm going to be better about it this year and not wait until the last minute like last time. We'll see how that goes. Anyhow, Tom Caraher right here with Waiting on the Wind. Tom Caraher here with Waiting on the Wind on Indie Live.
Something's moving in the air. You can't see it, but it's there. Pressure's building in the atmosphere. Something's growing near. When the southern seas are warm, mixed with cooler air, now you feel it start to build and rise, and waiting on the wind. There's a storm moving through the ice, starting on a journey to the Keys and the southern times. There's a storm a brewing, I can feel it in my bones. I can see it in the night sky, watching how the birds fly. There's a fire on the western coast. Politicians argue why. The smoke is traveling through the atmosphere, turning day to night. The ice is melting way too fast. Seals and bears can't live there. You see it on the nightly news. No one seems to care. There's a fire burning right before our eyes. Human race needs learning, or our world will die. There's a storm a brewing, feel it in my bones. I can see it in the night sky, watching how the birds fly. In the night sky, watching how the birds fly. In the night sky, watching how the birds fly.
Tom Caraher, Waiting on the Wind. Great song there, buddy. And, right, the hits just keep on coming from Tom. He's on a roll. I guess, basically, he's been on a roll since that time last year, at least, if not before. He just is making track and video out of his studio, just one after the other. So, I mean, and I did a great collaboration with him. He took my song Lucky and turned it into just like, you know, professional grade stuff. And there you go. There's his song Timber song from last year. And I don't know what Les and Tom are joking about, but Laurie thinks it's amusing. Yeah, there she is. Laurie's Mishmash with us. And I do believe that I spy a Laurie's Mishmash song right here. And she knows she's been busy. She misses her son Cam. And I bet you really do. And I've been watching you on your socials be really gracious as your son goes off to college. And at the same time, the number of tracks she's done has not reduced. She's still rocking, man. And this is an older one, though. He says here, nothing new this week. Okay, so she did take 1 week off. So she's entitled. This is a flashback. Oh, I know this song. Born to Be Alive by Laurie with Hugh Caldwell. Let's check it out.
Born want to be alive. Born to be alive. Be alive. Yes, you were born. 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 Born to be alive.
Yes, I really love that version, especially the video. You guys rock. Thanks, Lori and Hugh, for that. And, you know, I know Laurie's busy in the community because she mods over on Metalhead Hippies channel, and those guys are still going on over there. So I know people are still popping back and forth. In fact, Jade's on there right now. So Jade stars over there, which is cool, man. I mean, it's a big event. Gary's EP being released. So go check that out. And another thing that just happened is the unboxing on YouTube of the Lily Pillies custom-made vinyl for their album, right? So, I mean, so much cool stuff happening in my YouTube stream, right? Including this show, so don't go away because we got a lot of new songs. And the next one is by Jude Capana of Maze End Music, right? So, let's check it out. This is Jude's September song, Songtember song from last September. And I actually happened to be on this track with him. So he posted this on some of his social media today. Can't remember exactly where, but here it is. Maze End Music Lab with Hold On to September.
September, and so did most of my friends. It's really just the same as any other month, but I guess that all depends on who you are. I drove all the way back for September. Jumped in my car. October couldn't remember. We never really ever got that far. Too much time has passed to not work hard to get it to last. At least as long as we can, we'll hold on to
I barely remember playing that bass line. I guess that was a year ago, right? 1 year ago at Songtember, Jude wrote that song, and I think it was actually his. Was that your Song Spark song, Jude? I think maybe it was. Cool stuff, and I thought I'd give you a little Sammy Hagar, action here. Yes, the Red Rocker from St. Louis. Oh, yeah, I was in Van Halen once, yeah, but now I just have a tequila line, and I got my own label, but I still jam, and I go around. Sammy Hagar's got like a YouTube show where he goes around interviewing other rockers. He's driving in these cool cars. That's a pretty cool show. I like Sammy. Or maybe you could say, this is how freaking Mozart would look if he was here today. Here in the community on Homegrown Indie Live. Or you could just say it really looks a lot like Shirley Temple. I just don't worry about things like that, because what we have next is Ack. My fingertips are peeling. Lou Reality. I think she might have something other to say. There. Hey Jude. I would sing a frame of it, but the Beatles are really bad about giving me copyright strikes. Okay. Next, Lou Reality. Yes, I'm not even joking. It's right here. And it's a track called Isolation. And we're going to go with it right here on Indie Live. Reality. Let's go. Okay. And that was produced by Statistic and Human Like, right? Excellent stuff. Thought I'd bring out the blue alien wig. I got that picture on the thumbnails. It's like Frankenstein. Okay. Thank you for that track, Lou Reality. And let's see, what have we next? We'll take a quick look here. And next we have a track by Me, Myself, and iPhone. Ben Wells, he's a mod here on the channel, a member of the Mod Squad. And as you know, makes all of his music on an iPhone 7. But do not let that deter you. This kicks ass. Okay? So this show was billed as send in your favorite all-time tracks, and I'm sure Ben has, because he always does. And here I go, sight unseen, with this track right now. Don't video bomb me, man. Don't be like Brad example. There's a Brad example coming up here too. Hold on a second. But right now, Me, Myself, and iPhone.
What's real and what's for sale? Look and try to dig it home. Is it you? Is it me? Certain things that you can see. Going blind out of reach, somewhere in the vaseline. 2 times a day that's been to me. Punch drunk and without pills. Think I'd be safer all alone. Flies in the Vaseline, y'all. Sometimes it blows my mind. Keep getting stuck here all the time. Is it you? Is it me? Certain things you can see. Going blind out of reach. Somewhere in the Vaseline. You'll see the look and you'll see the lies. You'll need the lies and you will. Flying the Vaseline, y'all. Sometimes it blows my mind. Keep getting stuck here all the time. Is it you? Is it me? Certain things that you can't see. Going blind out of reach. Somewhere in the Vaseline.
Excellent stuff from Ben Wells of Me, Myself, and iPhone. And we're just going to keep pushing on. We're going to keep working it. Chris Durham dug that one. And there he is right there. The man, the myth. Okay. Thank you for that, Ben Wells. And what have we next? Let me see what I have in my little bag of tricks. Well, I played a track by Laurie with Hugh, but now I'm going to play a track by Hugh with Hugh. And I want to say thank you to Hugh for becoming one of my Patreon patrons. If you'd like to support the channel in that way, check out the Patreon link in the description below. And now Hugh Caldwell with his version of The Who's Pinball Wizard. Right on. Hugh Caldwell with an all-star crew of Doc, Wade, and Gary Hubbs. Gary Hubbs is famous today, man, because he's over there on Metalhead Hippie Show celebrating his EP launch. And I congratulate him on that. We have played a lot of music from Gary on this show. And if you want to check it out, pop over and see Jade and Russ 8889 as guests on that show right now. So it all goes around, man. You know, just go over there if you guys want to hit it. But right now, we are going to play a track from Distant Towers, who is here with us in the stream, hailing from Korea, he says. And let's check it. Oh, that's still Hugh Caldwell. Right. So let me see this. Distant Towers, Space Cloud. So I don't believe I've heard this song, but it's cool. I'll play it right now for you, Distant, on Indie Live. Well, some crazy stuff right there. From Distant Towers at the end there. I felt like I was flying through space. Oops. Oh, right on. That's cool. Good stuff, man. It's still exploding over there. So, right. New to the channel, Distant Towers. That's a first play on any of the shows. So, good to see you, my friend. Keep coming back. And let's see here. Next, we have a track by Dwight Bailey. I hope he's still hanging around. Because I've got his latest track. Where we going here? And that being, I think, The Time Machine. Is that right? Is that the newest one? Yes, The Time Machine by Dwight Bailey, playing that beautiful Jackson of his, or one of them. Let's check it out right here on Indie Live.
Yeah, gears are spinning.
In the time machine. Dwight Bailey with another great track, another great video. I mean, I always look forward to that part of the show when I play some Dwight Bailey. Okay, let's see here. I got a track from Midnight Bandit. How you doing, man? And Midnight Bandit is one of my Patreon patrons, so thank you for that. I'll have a new video out there for you guys on my Patreon pretty soon, the people who are patrons. And if you're already over there, don't miss the last couple that I've put out on how to make graphics and videos with Logoist 4 and CapCut. That's just what I'm doing now, and it's a glimpse into my creative process. So anyhow, here is Midnight Bandit with the track that he says is his favorite of all time that he has made, called Twisted. Midnight Bandit with a track that he says was inspired by a PlayStation video game, and we've had quite a lot of video game inspired music here on the channel. We really have. And I like it. It's been a little while. Guillermo Adriano used to do some as well. He's a metal guitarist and singer, but he used to do a lot of, video game stuff as well. So it's really cool. All right, what's that? There's actually a style called chip tone. Is that right? What is it? Chip something. It's like Chip and Dale. I like that too. It's cool. Okay, let's go. What I'm going to do right now is play a track by Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. I mean, here's the way I look at it. Hippie and those guys are going strong over there, and they're having a great show. So, and we're kind of getting killed over here. But it's okay, stick with me, because I'm just going to keep on playing, man, until we run out of songs and keep on having fun, because this is the beginning of my Friday, folks. I have to, have a good show for Indie Live so that I could be in a great mood for the weekend, and I am. So now I'm going to play, I don't know if this is my favorite Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard song, but it is one of my favorites, and it's a cover, let's see what we got here, of, I like these two that we did, Don't Fear the Reaper, and Paint It Black, and Midnight Rider. And I haven't played Paint It Black for a while, but I'm going to play that one later. I think I'm going to play Midnight Rider. I think the bass could have been up in this track a little bit, but the guitars are brilliant. I like the vocals. Here we go. Brian Bigler and me with the cover of the Allman Brothers.
I got wrong to keep from hiding, and I'm bound to keep on riding. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. I don't own the clothes I'm wearing, and the road goes on forever. And I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. I'm gonna pass the point of caring. Some old bed I'll soon be sharing. And I've got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. No, I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. Not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider.
Okay, thanks for that compliment Jude. I mean, I think the production, is could be better, but we were just starting out right then, and we had not started doing originals. We were just doing covers at that time. So anyhow, it was great learning process. People ask me if I think it's okay to do covers. Well, man, everybody did covers. I'm sure Mozart did covers, right? Clapton does covers. But I mean, I'll even have him on the show, man, because number one, you're paying tribute, you're doing something you love, and you're learning at the same time. Okay. Next, we have Brad Example with a great track from his band Inner City Surfers. Oh, I dig that band so much. And I did a deep dive into it a while back, into Brad's band Inner City Surfers on SoundCloud. I was playing those songs on my shows for like a couple of months. Really got hooked on them. And let's play this one right now. I don't know if it's my favorite one because there are so many. But let's play this song right now. Here's to the Days by Inner City Surfers.
I was sitting around one Sunday thinking I should write something new. Something a little different, something not about sex or booze. I wanted to write a love song or a song to make kids dance. But when I started thinking about what I loved, I was staring right into my glass. Here's to the days we drink away. And here's to the days we drink away. Well, can I say I guess that I'm a freak? 'Cause the days that I spent sober never really seem to matter much to me. I was sitting around alone and bored, trying to make sense of it. A song about a long lost love or a small town gone to shit. And all I could think of was my last spin, some coke and a cold old lead. So raise your glass and sing along like one big alcoholic family. Here's to the days we drink away. And here's to the days we drink away. Well, can I say I guess that I'm a freak? 'Cause the days that I spent sober never really seem to matter much to me. I was sitting around one Sunday thinking I should write something new. Something a little different, something not about sex or booze. I wanted to write a love song or a song to make the kids dance. When I started thinking about what I loved, I was staring right into my glass. Here's to the days we drink away. And here's to the days we drink away. Well, can I say I guess that I'm a freak? 'Cause the
Inner City Surfers. And if you're not familiar with that band and you're anywhere from 12 to 75 years old, check it out, because that music, I mean, there is some kind of kid, there's some kind of hard partying content in some of them, But as far as, the spirit of it, everyone likes this music. And I like hard partying music, man. I play this song on my YouTube, on my TV downstairs, play Brad's music on one of my playlists, going through my karaoke speaker downstairs in my kitchen. So I got the TV and it Bluetooths up with my speaker. And so I'm playing whatever I want, from Ben Wells to like Jade Starr to Brad Example in my kitchen. And then I sing some karaoke in Vietnamese. It's just what I do, man. Okay, so what am I going to do next? Brad sends his love. Let's make it bigger. Excuse me. Bradley. Thank you too, Brad, for having that track. Lou Reality is here still after having a great track, Isolated, right on here on the show. Okay. Now I'm looking at the next I'm looking at the next song here. And let me see here. I think I got a song right here by Australian called Last Drop. And Australian's with us from Australia, and I'm going to play his track on SoundCloud. Check it out. Excellent stuff from Australian. And, yes. Goodbye to Joe and Barry Glenn. They say they have to take off. So, please send me a track soon, Joe and Barry, so we can get it on the show. And, right, the next show will be what? Monday night. Right. So, let me see here. Da-da-da. What do I have? Do I have material left? Let's check out the magic email address, which is right here. It's tough to be a one-man show these days, I guess. Let's see, what else do I have? Let me take a quick look here. Da-da-da. Just making sure about making sure right here. Right. Right on. Man, just such a lot of good music. I hope you guys are all getting ready for the weekend. If you're having some Labor Day celebrations, please be careful, because there are a lot of crazy people out there on the road, etc. I mean, you may be one of them. I don't know. So be careful. Because you're out there. I'm only, joking in jest. Well, that's usually the way it happens. But, yeah, be safe, okay? No accidents that don't need to happen. I sound like my old first sergeant before a long weekend. He's like, guys, don't drink and drive. Don't be in here in my office on Monday morning. Me having to go in the commander and tell him why you got a DUI. Right? So, what am I even talking about? Well, let's look for another track here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep working it. And what do oh, did something just pop in? There's another track from Distant Towers. Well, I'm going to give someone else a chance as well. Right, who are we going to go out with right here? I think I'm going to, let's see. Oops. I want to play that again. Sorry, folks. I'm just a tad bit off today. Let's see here. Well, no. Crazy stuff. Who do I want to play? Let's go ahead and play a song. Since it's Songtember and everybody's getting loosened up to do a track to write an entire song during the month of September and release it in some way. Let's play a Pete Johns music track. Where is it? Searching. There's so many of them. Actually, I'm looking for anything anything that Tom is playing. I mean, Pete Johns right here to close out the show with some kind of a music track by our friend Pete. Well, it's a challenging thing to do, to go over. I'll show you. Go over to Pete's channel here and find one song, because he does a lot of songs, but man, he does like millions of shows. See, there I am on there, Rockin' Ronnie. The Jadester's there. Okay, hold on. I swear I know there's going to be a song on here somewhere. Check it out. Check it. I know you get... Or does he keep his songs somewhere else? Man, this guy is a super amazing video maker. Check him out. All right. Well, if I don't come to something soon, there's another one with me on there. Well. Oh, here we go. So, I remember this. Pete did a creepy Halloween song. So, it's the only one I see here. Or let's do this Foo Fighters instead. Foo Fighters, My Hero, by Pete Johns.
Too alarming now to talk about. Take your pictures down and shake it out. Truth or consequence, say it aloud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Don't the best of them bleed it out, while the rest of them peter out. Truth or consequence, say it aloud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Kudos my hero, living all the best. Kudos my hero, one that's old. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary.
Great stuff by Pete Johns. And that is going to be it for this edition of Indie Live. Thanks for being with me. And seriously, have a great weekend, everybody, because I'm going to. Creatively, what have I got going on next? Definitely more TikToks on the Vietnamese side of the house. And then I eat right now because well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write my September song. That's my next thing. My Songtember song comes next. And if you're interested in doing that, you can find out more on Pete Johns' How to app on iOS. Studio Live Today channel. You can find out about it on How to app on iOS too. And then make a plan. Okay. Cheers. Thanks to my mods. Thanks to everybody who sent in songs. Thanks to my Patreon patrons. And now's a good time if you want to donate to the channel via PayPal for a one-off donation for this show, or to support the channel in general. Check out Patreon in the description to the video below. And I'll see you all again on Monday on Ron Ready here on the Homegrown Indie Live channel. And until I do, see you. Real people, real music.